everyone, and welcome to this evening's Brutus Monroe live stream. While I'm behind the scenes getting ready to start our live stream and create all sorts of really cool projects, as well as talk about the current offerings for Brutus Monroe, I'm going to show a couple of videos here on the side. These will be also current offerings that we have, as well as a couple of special promos that I want you to know about this month. Once that timer runs out, I will be live with you and we'll be creating all sorts of really fun things together, and I think we're going to have a really good time. I'll see you all very soon. Hello everyone! Happy Thursday! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Let me see, who can I say hello to? Hello Candy, hello Michelle, hello Renee, hello Amy, hello Kelly, hello Cherie, hello Lori, hello Shirley, hello Darren. Hi everyone! Welcome, welcome! Hello Luann, I missed you today at the farmer's market. I got there late. There wasn't really a whole lot going on there today though. Oh, Brenda, you were? Oh, you should have asked. I would have, if I was here, I would have come up and seen you. I'm always down in the dungeon. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Keisha. Hello, everyone. Hello, Utiva, my beautiful friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, first and foremost, I got a lot of comments on my ghost last video. So I'm going to grab him real quick and show you. So I got a ton of comments about him. And here he is. He's amazing. And I got him. He's got glitter all over him. Shocking. This is from the Dollar Tree. But it is in the bougie part of the Dollar Tree, as I call it. It's the Dollar Tree Plus section. And I'm obsessed with him. And if you want one, go to hopefully you have a Dollar Tree Plus in your area. But we have a Dollar Tree Plus, and I'm obsessed with it. They also have pumpkins. I'm not going to tell you how many pumpkins I bought. I'm also not going to tell you how many ghosts I bought. But the thing that's really cool about him is he looks like he has a candle inside of him, which is what I love. Like, it's this real cool, like, strip light thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I wanted to show it because I got a ton of messages about it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make sure that I remember to show it in the next video. So I hope y'all aren't sick of Halloween, because we're Halloweening again tonight. We have less than 10 of the Halloween boxes left. We actually had a couple of people that got so excited they bought 2. So we put some more back into stock. So you are able to grab those if you want to grab those. And the, what else do I have to say? Oh, the Labor Day sale started today. So there is a link. The link should be below. It should be the first link, I think, below. Hello, Stacy. So that link will take you to the sale. There's things from, like, I think it's like 20, 40, 80, 90% off. There's like some Valentine's stuff in there that's 90% off. There's some Easter stuff that's in there that's 90% off. What I will say about the Labor Day sale is every year this happens. There is going to be a ton of stuff that is going to sell out during the Labor Day sale. It never fails. There are going to be lots of things that are going to sell out. So do not hesitate to go and look. Even if you go in, put some things in your cart, go back, put some things in your cart, use the weekend and tomorrow to go through, because it goes through Monday, which is obviously Labor Day. But use that time to look through and see, because there's a lot of stuff. I think it's 350 items or something are on sale, but there may be some things that you have been waiting forever to purchase that are now on sale that you can grab. Also, secondly, tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is, 4 hours from now, is your last opportunity to get your add-ons for the Halloween box. The Halloween box begins shipping tomorrow. I can't stress that enough. The Halloween box will begin shipping tomorrow. So if you want any of the add-ons are, hello Anne-Marie, the add-ons are the 3 stencils, an extra one of the Spooktacular Fun paper pad, or the Trick or Treat paper pack. Now is your time to get it shipped with your box. Now, what I will say is, if you order it later and you order the box later, you can still get those things shipped with them. But there are certain things that we are not restocking right away. So the stencils will not get restocked right away. The paper pack will not get restocked right away. And I can tell you for sure that this probably won't be restocked at all before Halloween. We do have plenty of them. We believe me, I ordered a gajillion because I'm obsessed with this paper pad. But when it's gone, it's gone. Now, who asked me about 12 by 12 paper in this? Someone asked me about 12 by 12 paper in this. We are getting samples. So hopefully we will have 12 by 12 paper in this to launch to you. So Kathy, I am working with our print shop and we are getting samples. So I'm hoping and praying that the samples look as good as I want them to look. And if we do, you will be able to buy this paper in 12 by 12. That's our goal. So everybody keep your fingers crossed. Hello, Susan. How are you, my friend? All right, so that's all I got for right now. We are going to be making a card tonight. The title kind of alludes to the fact that we are going to be doing some potions. We're going to be doing some foiling tonight. We're going to be doing some potioning tonight. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's head down to the table. And I missed y'all yesterday. So I think my new live schedule is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, probably Saturday, because I'll be here in the store on Saturday. But I'm really working hard. I promise you, on the back end, it's just hard for me to get into the studio. I'm really working hard on trying to get some pre-recorded stuff for you. I'm working as hard as I can. But it's a little crazy getting into the studio. It's crazy because it's literally right down the hall, but getting away from everything is hard. Am I going to mention September? I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to mention September. I'm not allowed yet. But I think that you might find out about it tomorrow. You might find out about something tomorrow because it's September 1st. And if you're a subscriber, hooray, tomorrow, all of the September subscriptions start shipping, which is going to be incredible because this September, all of the products are featuring back to school. So back to school for me was always in September, so we're doing back to school in September. I know that a lot of kids have gone back already, like this week and last week, but September is all about back to school for us. So we have chalkboard embossing powder. We have a brand new chalkboard paint that's coming. We have the coolest stamp set that's all about back to school. We have the coolest back to school paper pad. Wait until you see the stencil of the month. It's just so cool. All of the subscriptions, and just wait until you see the die of the month. The die of the month this month may be one of my absolute favorites because my Darren, well, Shannon's Darren, but my Darren as well, created some really, and it's so, I have to preface that because we have a Darren that is at our print shop. So around here, whenever we're talking about Darren, I have to say we'll say like our Darren or my Darren to make sure that we're not talking about the Darren at the print shop. So my Darren created a special little something. He snuck it in to the die of the month this month. And if you know me, when you see the die of the month, you're going to be like, okay, yep, that's Christopher Allen. That's why he added that to the die of the month. So I'm super excited to make some cards with that part of the die of the month. So back to school in our house, because Rob is a teacher, as all of you know. He started back last week, last 2 Fridays ago, but there were no students. So this is the time that you get all your new teacher things put together, right? In my world, that's what I think. So let's go ahead and head down to the table and let's talk about what we are making tonight. So again, very soon you will be able to download this coloring guide. The coloring guide is going to be available. It will have watermarks all over it, only because we don't want people getting this and cutting it out and using it for what it's not intended for. So this will, you'll be able to get this, but it will have like a Brutus Monroe, gray watermark all over it, but you'll still be able to see the colors. So I'm going to be using this tonight to kind of figure out what my color. There are so many incredible things coming out in September. When you guys see, we have 4 releases in September, if you can believe it. It's going to be a very, very, very busy month. So, all right. First and foremost, I need to do some foiling. So let's pick out together. Let's pick out one of these. Oh, I think I want to use this one. Did he decorate the classroom with some Brutus Monroe products? No, but I could tell you that I had to teach him. When I say teach him, he might be on here, so he's probably going to yell at me. But I've had to teach him at least 423 times how to use a Cricut machine. You think these bats with the little stars and the little stars and the spiders? I'm thinking this one. What do you think? You let me know. This one? Okay. Right, Renee? Isn't it here? Let me show it to everyone that hasn't seen it yet. This comes in the Halloween box. Whoops, I forgot to put my watch on theater mode. There we go. So this is the paper pad that comes in the box, but it also comes, you can purchase it separately. It's available separately now. Look at how fun. Well, I guess I could just do this. So these are all of the patterns that are in it. So the A side is going to be like your standard pattern, right? This one's one of my favorites. Then the B side is foilable. I mean, it's all foilable, but we're going to do some inking and foiling tonight. All right. You might not have known that you can do that, so I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's going to get cut down even further than that, but I'm going to cut it down to that for now, because you'll see with the card that I'm making today, it's like a little wonky. Oh, well, someone marked this for me. Wasn't me, but I'll take it. That's definitely helpful. Yeah, so the foiling is, I mean, it's so simple. It's really what we're going to do tonight is super, super simple. And then I'm going to cut down a piece of Not Your Mama's, because I'm going to use that as a shim in my project here. I mean, in my foiling. And then we're going to use it to stamp on it after, because I like to use like a little shim whenever I'm foiling, especially, you know, the printed pieces. I just sent an order to Michael and it says blocked. Oh no, that's because Michael no longer works here. He hasn't worked here since November. He got a fabulous job in Florida. So send it to purchase orders at brutusmonroe.com. So that's purchase orders, PURCHASEORDERS at brutusmonroe.com. And then I'll let you know if I get it, because it'll come to me and the rest of the team. But I'm excited. Thank you for your order, Stacy. I always appreciate it. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Penny. All right. So first we're going to blend, and I'll be able to tell you in real time because I have my phone here. So we're going to start with some Roar, which, y'all, we are using Roar in my SCT class, which is the Scrapbooking Cards Today class. And y'all have gone a little bit bonkers with purchasing the inks. Beyond bonkers. And so we are almost, I think we're almost completely out of Roar. So if you want any of these inks, what I should have done is I should have put together a Halloween. Would y'all like for me to put together like a discounted, I mean, it won't be heavily discounted because it's not our product, but maybe like a discounted ink bundle, like a Halloween ink bundle? Would that work for you? All right, so I'm just going in with these colors, and you can see the great thing about our foilables is it's not going to stick to any of the toner. Maybe I'll start putting together, I mean, I love, you know me, I love putting together bundles for you. And of course there'll be like a little discount. It can't be a crazy one because again, it's not our product, but because we can only do so much. We're only allowed to do so much, if that makes sense. Like there's like with other brands, we're only allowed to discount so much because it's, you know, their brand. So Okay. It certainly makes it easy, right? I think it does. Oh, no. I lied. It's not purchase orders. It's purchase order. Not plural, Stacy. Sorry. I just got a text from Jess, and she said, Christopher, you gave her the wrong email. Thank goodness my wonderful staff watches watches the lives. It's just purchase order, not purchase orders. So that might bounce back too. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over top of this just with my microfiber cloth. This is just a Brutus Monroe microfiber cloth, just to make sure. We do have a Brutus Monroe ink bundle. Unfortunately, 2 of our inks are completely sold out because of, again, SCT. Because we are in the SCT. I'm teaching, and there are, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the number, a couple thousand, I think I could say. I don't know. I'd have to ask Catherine if I'm allowed to divulge that number. I'm assuming that she probably tells people what that number is, but we'll just say a couple thousand. So there was a lot of people ordering Brutus Monroe ink. A lot of people. All right. So I've told you this before. This isn't super sneaky. When I come out with a new foil, the wonderful people at ThermoWeb send me a giant roll of it. So I'm the luckiest guy in the world because this is my orange, I believe it's called Orange Static. This is my orange static foil that I have with ThermoWeb. And oh, okay. So I'm assuming that you guys can all figure it out. Oh, I forgot, Penny, that you're in there. Oh, it's usually in the group? Okay. Yeah, it's a couple thousand. It's a lot. Okay, good. Okay, good, Colleen. We're allowed to say. Yes, 3,400. Is it this cool? I hope we have it in stock. I didn't look before I started foiling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foil and I'm going to take this little shim that I made with the Not Your Mamas, just because we want it to get pressed as far up to the rollers as we can. And we want it to be even. And I'm just going to send that through. And I'm hoping that we get a good foiling. I didn't dust this off or anything, because I never do. So I'm hoping it's good, but we'll see. Oh, and Stacy, please put in your email, because Jess is now the one that does all of the orders for everyone. So if you put in there who to send the new release stuff to, she will be sure to make sure you get it, because we have lots of new releases. Orange sketch foil. All right. So I'm going to run this through again because I don't think my laminator is hot enough. Yeah, so Taylor just came out with a shim, and I think I want to order it because I just use cardstock. Oh, is it in stock, Penny? Great. Wait, what's a good combo? All right, so I have a couple of little rolls in mind, so I'm going to send it through sideways real quick. It's for Halloween, so it doesn't matter. So it can be a little wonky, but I'm going to send it through one more time just to be safe. Oh, yeah, do the pick 3. Do the pick 3, 100%. Yeah, I just had a lunch call with my Miss Taylor earlier today. All right. So let's go ahead. So unfortunately, there was a couple of little wrinkles, but that's okay because it's not going to hurt anything. At least I don't think it's going to hurt anything. But even if it's a little, it's not completely foiled perfectly. It's, you know, it's Halloween, right? Oh my gosh, by golly. Can we have a moment of silence? Wait a minute. Hold on. You know how I get, my friends. Oh my word. Look at that background. If that doesn't make you jump for joy, I don't know what does. Now that is a Halloween background, right? And look at how the color came through because we blended. Wow. All right. Y'all need to grab yourself some orange foil too. Well, unfortunately, the orange foil will be sold out tonight. So get it tonight because it'll be gone. All right. So now let's grab our potion bottle, shall we? Get ourselves set up for success. I'm very excited. Right? I can't choose the pick three. I can't choose the pick three, but doesn't allow me to choose which three. Shirley, have you ever been a subscriber in the past? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I just looked over it real quick and you got some real good stuff. Real good stuff. If you've been a subscriber before, you'll have to go through your subscription portal. Okay, so Shirley, if it's not working, just give us a call tomorrow at 412-892-9511, and Heather will get it all figured out for you. Believe me, she is real good at setting people up on a subscription. So I am using these potion bottles that come with your set. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't. It might be because it's so close to the next subscription. That's probably why. But she'll help you out tomorrow. Believe me. She's real good. Just give us a call tomorrow. And we'll take care of you. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be working. All right. Yeah, she'll get you all set up. Oh, look at how fun these potion bottles are. But yeah, you're definitely going to want next month's. I can tell you that much. All right, so let me clean this off real quick. What squeaky clean should we use tonight? You should see I have this old turntable here that has all the squeaky clean scents in it. Oh my goodness, look at what I still have from last year. It's coming back. Can you read what that says? Pumpkin donut. It smells so good. So good. Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's all about fall this time. Oh, I can't wait, Amy. I can't wait. I'm excited. All right, so we're cleaning those off. And we are going to... You sure can, Shirley. You sure can. 100%. Actually, you can use Squeaky Clean on your kitchen counter if you want. I use it a lot to wash my hands, too. So you could, like, to rinse off my hands. You can use it really... I mean, it's super safe. It's non-toxic. It's a really, really great cleaner for everything. I use it to clean my Misty. I use it really to clean everything in my craft space. It makes it really, really, really nice and simple. All right, so we're going to put that back. Oh, it smells so good. She said it smells. I was like, Okay. But yeah, Amy, I'm so excited to meet your new fur baby. I was so sad to see was it Zoe? I think it was Zoe, when Zoe passed away. Because I loved following along on... We did have a honeysuckle. It's a brush cleaner, though. That's okay, Carolyn. Please bring your best recipe potion to the front. To the front of the room. And I'm just drawing this because, like I always say, whenever you are doing multiple stamping, you really want to go ahead and you want to dry it before you start coloring. All right, so for our first potion, I'm going to use so this is a Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend. Have I ever shown you guys the Tri-Blends before? I can't remember if I have. But I love them. And I've told you all before, this is my most used marker thing. I don't use one certain brand. I use all sorts of different brands. Because number one, I can't pick just one brand because I love so many different marker brands. But I'm going to show you how these work today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my darkest color. And I'm going to do that right down here towards the base, okay? Yeah, the Tri-Blends are great. And I'm just going to bring this down a little bit to the side. Here. Bring a little bit more towards the center. And then what you can do is you take your next color, because these are all in one, and I'm just going to start blending in my next color. Make sure you go down to your first color. You don't want a jagged edge, okay? And then you're going to take your final color and blend that in. Which gives us the perfect blend of color. And then go back in. So we only use, look at how cool that looks. That's all we needed was one marker. And we were able to color the whole darn thing. Yep, I mean, I mix and match so many of them. Because you know me, I love to color. I love to color. All right. So that is that one. And then for our next concoction, we're going to do some green. Well, actually, let's finish up this one. So I'm going to use this is now an Olo marker. And I'm going to use YG 2.3 to do the hand. Oh, Nikki, I did get it. Thank you so much for reminding me. Oh my goodness, I loved it so much. You know who really loved it too? My mom. She was so excited. It's displayed behind my desk on my shelves. I love so much when you all send me cards. Don't send me gifts, please, but cards. I love cards. So this is a zombie hand in this potion because, I mean, duh. Oh, I loved it so much. Then I think for the fingernails, we are going to do this violet color. Violet, you're turning violet. Okay, and then for the bone, we're going to grab this V41, which is like a real light kind of violet-y bone color, if you will. And then for the flesh, we're going to use, let's use a pink. Oh, a Dollar Tree gift card. Listen, Carolyn, you know the way to my heart. You know the way straight to my heart. She sure does. All right, and then for the top of all of the jars, we are going to do this light turquoise. I use this obviously to blend. And this is called aqua green. And I'm not going to color in the whole thing. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm just going to, can you see what I'm doing here? Let me zoom in a little bit. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to lightly flick down my color. All right, like so. Then I'm going to grab my colorless blender. Oh, I'm fully on board, Liz. Hello, my beautiful sister-in-law. I didn't know you were here. And then the blender is just going to give it this really cool. Oh, if someone sends me a Dollar Tree gift haul, I might take you to the Dollar Tree. Don't threaten me with a good time. I might take you with me to the Dollar Tree. All right, so now we're just going to flick from either side. And we're going to add just a little bit of color to this side. All right, so now we're going to, again, grab our colorless blender. And this is just going to mimic, like it's going to make it glossy. See how that added just the look of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, just the look of it's almost like a, just really glossy, really glossy. No, I'm not doing any, no shopping hauls from the car. That's my good buddy Ken's thing. He loves to talk to y'all in the car. Not me. Although stuff gets left in the car all the time. Okay. So, now for the skull, we're going to start with, this is another Olo marker called Chive Blossoms. Because for this one, I want to do some purple and some green together. Oh, yes, I can add some shimmer. because we want this to be kind of like a putrid potion. We're going to pretend that skull's been in there for a while. And then the whole skull is going to be this really fun and funky violet color. And my ink wasn't completely dry, which is creating like these kind of little dark areas, which I'm going to use to my advantage. Because now that looks really cool. So for the cork on this one, we'll use the same color. And then we're going to go in and we're going to do the same technique with our light aqua. I do not have her, but you know I have plenty of room in my office for new Halloween items. All right, so we're just flicking on that color. Oh, and Liz, Uncle Robbie tells me I think we're hanging out on Monday. Coloring things putrid on purpose, right? It's much better when it's on purpose. All right, and now we're going to do a real fun pink for our spider. So we're going to start with... Yeah, so I used to have a good friend. I mean, I'd say she's still my friend, Serena B. I haven't talked to her in forever, though. I miss her dearly. She lives in Canada. And we used to do a Halloween swap every year. And I think I want to start doing it again. I have to text her. She used to have a product line with Brutus Monroe. She did some really cool Halloween stuff. First of all, you think I'm getting on a roller coaster? Maybe. That's a good possibility. Will Scoos go on a roller coaster? Or is he not into that yet? I mean, I know he just finally dunked his head in water, so in the pool. So I don't know if he's worked up to that yet. I have your car. What? Listen, let me tell you a funny story about me and my sweet sister-in-law. So where were we, Liz? We were at Idlewild. I think it was Idlewild. And there was this roller coaster. Now, let me tell you, Idlewild. Yes, you did. I think you did tell me. There's this roller coaster at Idlewild. Now, mind you, this amusement park, if someone sneezes, the whole entire thing it's just gonna fall apart. The whole amusement park. And this was when, honestly, I think this was when Liz and I very first met. We were only probably in the family probably for, oh yeah, he does love the Jackrabbit. He was telling me about it. And so we step up to this roller coaster, and it's just Liz and I. And there's this platform that you have to stand on. And the platform said, you have to stand on this platform with your riding partner. And if the platform light lit up red, you were too heavy to go on the roller coaster. That's how janky this amusement park is. If it lit up red, you couldn't go on. If it lit up green, you were good to go. So Liz and I made a pact that moment, and that's when we knew that we were going to be thick as thieves. I said to her, I looked directly at her, I said, Liz, if that light turns red, you tell no one. I said, when I stand on that roller coaster platform, I mean, it had to have been a man that developed this. I can tell you that much. But I said, if I step on that platform and it turns red, you tell no one. And she said, deal. Same thing goes for me. Luckily, it didn't turn red. We made a full blood pact. Luckily, it didn't turn red. We both were able to go. We were both able to go on, but we made a pact at that very moment, and that was our pact. It's just the pact. It's like, if that turns red, you tell no one. And we made that pact, and we've had a pact ever since. Yep, that was our pact. You guys want to see something cool? This is a prototype of something that's coming soon. Can you tell that it's a prototype of ours because the back is orange? That's what I said, Amy. That's why we looked at each other and I said, listen. I said, you tell no one. I mean, if the ride needs to weigh someone before you get onto it, the ride's probably about 30 seconds from falling apart. So Minnie's favorite color is purple. Oh my goodness. Look who's here. Yes, this is a prototype that hopefully will be coming in the next month. Yeah, we made a full blood pack. Uncle Robbie's here. Oh, but I don't think Liz can see his messages because he's on Facebook, not on YouTube. Okay, and for our bubbles, we're going to take our white pen. This one was stored upside down, so it's probably not going to give me much. It was stored upside down, so I don't think it's going to work. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, well, we're not going to use the white pen because it was stored right side up, so it's all, wait a second, it's all dried out. All right, we're going to use the Ranger one because it was, oh, okay. So I'm just going to add a little white dot to each one of the bubbles, just to give us a little visual interest. Do you see that? Sorry, I wasn't pressing the button down all the way. See that? It just needed a little something. And I think I'll add just a tiny bit of highlight right here, right there. Not much, just a tiny, oh, shimmer, yes, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. I almost forgot. Hold on. Let me zoom out. Where is my pearl aqua pigment? That is an excellent question. I guess we'll have to use the shimmer mist. So the shimmer mist is not going to be, it's not going to be as concentrated because it is, do y'all remember these? We're getting these back again soon. It's not as concentrated as the aqua pigment, which might be a good thing, actually. All right, let me grab a paintbrush. And let's add a little bit of shimmer here. And this is the pearl that I'm using. And I'm not going to shimmer up the whole thing, just kind of like the base and around. But I'll show you in a second what it looks like, because this is going to dry very quickly. Whoops. My little white dot wasn't dry yet. And I just rubbed it right off of there. Okay. Oh, good! I can't wait for you to see the Brutus Monroe products. Alright, so I'm going to add my white back here. There we go. Alright. So here we go. See that shimmer? That's what the pearl does for your projects. Okay. So now let's heat set this real quick. Oh, good, Lori. I'm glad you like it. Did you like the embossing powders? I'm allowed to say that because it was in the group. Carolyn, not right now. It's seasonal. It will be back mid-September. Yeah, mid-September. I love that shimmer. All right, so now let's put our... Oh, I have to turn off my laminator. We have a new snow paste coming this year. It is an iridescent clear snow paste that's coming this year. Oh, good, Lori. Thank you. They are fun, aren't they? Well, we're going to have some fun things for this event for you. And we have 2 new embossing powders launching tomorrow. 2 brand spanking new ones. One is called Martini and one is called Bubbly. Can you guess what colors they are? We haven't released new embossing powders in a long time. Oh, Michelle, I'm so glad you mentioned that. So the new tape, so we're in a transition. So we had a transition from the summer tape to the fall tape, and the summer tape ran out before the fall tape got here. So the fall tape will be here tomorrow, and the and then once the fall tape runs out, it will be the winter/holiday tape. So that's what happened. The tape transition wasn't as smooth as it normally was. Amy, they won't be a part of the sale, no. But the Labor Day sale, there's a lot of stuff in there. It's not a coupon. It's select products. I'm glad they're coming back too, Mary. All right, so let's send this through the lawnmower. Yes, actually, if you want to give me even more of a pass, hold on. I'll show you what it looks like. if that will help the cause. Oh, maybe I don't have a picture of it. Maybe I lied. It's going to be here. It's going to be here tomorrow. One moment. Nope, that is the Christmas one. Here it is. Can you see it? That'll be on all your packages very soon. We have to order 3,600 inches at a time. But that will be on all of them very soon. And then, of course, we have a holiday one. We change them out seasonally. And the new one will be here tomorrow. Usually there's not a big lapse in the changeover, but we just got so many, and we are so fortunate that we got so many orders this month that our forecast for ordering the tape was not correct. Which is, I guess, a good thing. What do the other bats look like? What bats, my friend? You know how much I love a perfect die cut. Which bats can I show you? You mean the bats for the... I don't know, which bats? Are you talking about the stencil? I'll show you. I'll bring out whatever product you would like as long as I have it over here. All right, so now we need to trim this panel down. Remember that guy? And we're going to trim him down with this. Make sure we get a little bit of everything. And you want to be very careful with your pixie tape on the foil. Use it very sparingly because we don't want to pull the foil off. I'm going to try to use it just on like the bat area. That should be good. Then we're going to send this through. Always at an angle. They do, Cherie. Right now, I believe we only have them in 2 sizes because they're being remanufactured. But they are the best stamp. Yeah, no speed bumps. I learned that from Miss Stephanie Bernard. I love her. Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, she's doing some great make and takes, isn't she? Some really great make and takes. All right, so now for my next trick, I'm going to use some Midnight cardstock. And I'm going to use the bat stencil. Uh-oh. Heather Collins, any idea where the bat stencil went? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Stand down. Stand down. I found it. And we're going to do a really cool embossing technique. Grab my embossing ink. don't give it away. Keep it. You can keep it. You're allowed. I think I'm finally out of grid mats. Found one. Oh yeah, there are lots of ghost stories. I can tell you that much. There are lots of ghost stories. Alright, so we're using the Midnight cardstock, which is one of your favorites. I don't know if all of you saw the sneak peek, but Friday, this upcoming Friday, our fall release happens, and we have 5 new colors of cardstock coming. 5. Isn't that exciting? I think it's exciting. All right, so we're going to take our dauber. I always use a dauber for this technique, and we're going to daub into our little bats here. And you probably guessed it, we are going to use the Halloween Nights embossing powder, which will be available for a separate purchase after the boxes are gone. It's just not available now because they got to make more. Next Friday. Next Friday. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, I will tell you that I am obsessed with our cardstock. And I'm so excited that we were able to get it back. This Midnight is so pretty. So look at it next to the black. It's not black, it's blue. Let me see if I can bring it up closer. It's blue, see? It's a very, very deep blue. Like midnight, like the sky at midnight with the moon. Yeah, you are getting some of this cardstock in Merrymaking. You're actually getting, I think, 6 different colors of Brutus Renault cardstock in Merrymaking. Yep, 6. You're also getting glitter stock. You're getting specialty paper. There's a couple Merrymaking spots left. Those start shipping next week. All right. So we have our bats ready. Now we got to grab our Halloween Nights embossing powder. And we're just going to sprinkle that on. And look at how it sticks to those bats. Oh, the new colors, Amy, are on Instagram right now. They are mustard seed. Let me see if I can remember the names. Mustard seed. It will be available later, yes. Outside of the box. It'll be while one of those while supplies last sort of situations. Isn't that great? Whoa, I almost, that was a close one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so mustard seed, gingerbread. There will be a sampler pack. It's actually going to be the fall sampler pack. There will be. It's a 10-sheet pack. Yes, sirree, there will be. So it is let me see if I can remember. Mustard seed, macchiato, harvest, gingerbread is a brand new color, and brown butter. Whew. Whew. I remembered. Yeah, this embossing powder, top 5. And remember, as you heat set it, it becomes even more glittery. Because it sets the glitter in place. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, I'm really excited about them. And make sure you go and comment on the Instagram post and tag a friend because you can win a whole pack of it. Look at that. Now that, to me, says Happy Halloween. All right, so we're going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. No, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I lied. And we can just cut right through that. Because this is going to be our background. Look at those bats. There's going to be a lot of shining, shimmering splendor on this card, my friends. Lots of it. Okay, so there's our bat. So we're going to have this. And then we're going to have this that's going a little cray-cray on it, but you can still see those bats in the background. And then we have our bats here. So there are just bats everywhere. And then I think we're going to use a piece of the Poison Apple cardstock because it's a top 5 favorite. I got a fresh sheet. Can you believe it? I have a full fresh sheet. Normally I don't get a fresh sheet of cardstock. Usually it's like the remnants. The remnants of cardstock is what I usually get. So we're going to use a fresh sheet of Poison Apple. You do receive Poison Apple in the kit, which is great. All right. We're going to grab ourselves a circle die. Let's see here. Oh, Heather, there's an oval in here. Tomorrow, first thing, we're working on shapes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on shapes. That's the first. Come down to my office, and we're gonna work on shapes together. The orange bats I did with the paper pad. So as soon as I'm done with the live, if you just rewind, I do it at the very beginning. I turned off the laminator and it needs to heat up again or else I would show you. Yes, shapes, and then we'll work on colors. We can't do all of it in one day. We'll work up to colors. Yes. Okay. So we've got our... Oh, we still have to... It's okay. I can stamp the... She must have fallen asleep. All right, so then we're going to place this here. You can still see all of our colors in the background. Oh, she knew. Oh, so it was a trick? That was a trick? Or did you do it to make sure I was paying attention? Is that what it was? To make sure I was paying. Okay. I got it. She was just making sure I was paying attention. Oh, you were trying to text it to me? That's what you get. Oh, are we out? When you get to the very end of these tape runners, they get a little finicky. Okay. So there we go. Now we'll place, let's pop this guy open. All right. For this one, we're going to use glue because this is torturing me. Plus, we probably should use glue anyway because we are placing this on top of a glittered embossing powder, so go ahead and place that down. We want it to be a little Wonkalina because, yeah, my tape runner is not tape running. That is correct. There we go. My word. Okay. So now we're going to take our little bottles here. They're going to get popped up. Like so. And then our sentiment is going to go down below, which I think we'll use the Happy Halloween sentiment. We haven't used it yet. Gotta see the embossed bats. Oh yeah, you can see them. You can see them. All right, let me grab a piece of scrap white paper. So I'm just doing a little sentiment here. Oh. Don't think I have any scrap, so we're going to make one. There we go. Now we have a scrap. Yeah, you can see the bats. You can still see them back there. All right. Let's go ahead and stamp this. I love these sentiments. I think that's what took me the longest to design on this. Good, Christina. How are you? There we go. And there's a die for that. So we're going to use it. Because you know how much I love the dies that coordinate with the sentiments. Got to make sure we're all lined up here. Okay. Send it through the lawnmower. And look at that perfectly die-cut sentiment. All right, so now let's put our little jars on. Gonna grab some Brutus Monroe foam tape. I never leave home without it. She thinks she's in the tundra. The full tundra. first one. I can't wait for all of you to get this kit. I just get so excited to see what y'all make with it. Because, you know, I have my ideas of what I want to make with it, but I love to see your ideas. Second bottle. Third bottle. And now yep, that'll do it. That'll do it, Carolyn. I don't know why I thought I saw like Karen. Yeah, it's definitely like autumn here today. And then we have our Happy Halloween. Isn't that fun? I think it's fun. Just the right amount of sparkle. So far, the cards that we have made, and we're just going to continue with this kit, are these three. How fun. And I guess I'm really into this type of card format. So that was fun. Any questions from anybody about the kit? Remember, these are getting slipped into orders tomorrow. So if you get one of these in your kit, please post it. Yeah. So yeah. Well, the kits start shipping tomorrow. They are shipping early. They weren't supposed to ship until the second Monday in, or no, yeah, the second Monday in September. We're shipping them early because I can't wait any longer. So they're shipping to you early because I want to see what you make, and I have glitter all over my face. So, all right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to check out the Labor Day sale. There are some really, really incredible deals in there. And, of course, remember to create something every single day, whether that's a wonderful Halloween card or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.